people rave about him being the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. I know you've got all the confidence in the world because you could put somebody to sleep with one blow. But what do you think about this guy's boxing skills? How do you feel about going against him purely from a boxing standpoint?
Like I said, he's a great fighter. He has all the accolades and everything, all the achievements that he's done. You know what I mean? I think that, with this type of fight and this type of magnitude of a fight, I have everything and all the attributes to beat this guy.
Nah, I really don't care for him. I feel like he just got something that I want, and I feel like he's a champion and gotta respect him. But at the end of the day, I don't respect him in the ring, and every time I see him, I gotta let him know that I don't respect him. So, fight week coming up, and now it's time to let our fists do the talking. I don't respect anybody I gotta fight. At the end of the day, it's a lonely sport. We boxers, we fighters, and I can't go in the ring respecting another fighter, because at the end of the day, once you show respect.
What does he do that you have to respect, and how are you going to beat him?
I know he's bringing that. I know he's taller. He got longer arms. He's a southpaw just like me. At the end of the day, I know it's a tough task in front of me, but at the end of the day, I got to get the job done. So I'm fully prepared, and I'm going to be a lot sharper this fight than I was my last fight, and I can't.
Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez got into a tense face-off during a live appearance on the Stephen A. Smith Show, and fans were locked in right away. Both boxers stood strong for their respect and ability, which made people even more excited about the possible fight.
And everything I know, they call them high tech, they do all those things like that, but I'm the type of fighter that I'll bring it to you. I bring the fight to you, and I look for the fight, and I feel like, not only that, but I'm a big lightweight, like you said, Max, and this guy, man, he's better off at 130, 126, and I'm gonna make sure that come October 17, we're gonna bring him back down to 130. This is great, man. This is great for the sport. We're both gonna come into our 16th fight, and this right now is huge.
Shakur Stevenson said he knows Teofimo Lopez has talent, but he does not respect him in the ring. Stevenson explained that he is not in boxing to build friendships, but to compete hard and come out victorious.
I don't respect anybody I gotta fight. At the end of the day, it's a lonely sport. We boxers, we fighters, and I can't go in the ring respecting another fighter, because at the end of the day, once you show respect, they feel like they got an advantage over you. He go in the ring, he want to touch gloves and be friendly and be nice, and get these guys that he be fighting to get them to respect him, and then he start to take over fights and beat them up, and I won't be one of them fighters.
I see. You're not saying you don't respect your opponent's fight game. You're saying you're not there to make friends. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm not here to make friends. At the end of the day, my life on the line, his life on the line. We got families to feed, and I take this very serious. So at the end of the day, I can't go in there, touch gloves, and be happy and be friendly with somebody that I got to beat up.
I gotta say, Shakur, your life doesn't look like it's on the line when you box. Your opponent really does not hit you very much. Maybe it's because you have...
Lopez shared the same attitude toward Shakur Stevenson and said that as the fight gets closer, there is no room for friendship. He made it clear his only focus is competition and winning, and that respect inside the ring must be earned, not given.
Stop trying to be nice on fight week. Like, this is the fight week. Like, I ain't your buddy, dude. Like, don't give me that. Don't try to soften me up to not give you this whooping I'm about to give you. So nah, I ain't trying to hear all that. We men. I got a family to feed. I don't care about all that.
Understood. But in fairness, we asked him about the fight. So that's
for sure. But if that's his response, then nah, man.
Lopez also said that Vasily Lomachenko is a much better fighter than Shakur Stevenson and praised his high-level skills and long list of achievements. He added that even though Stevenson has talent, he has not yet proven himself at the same top level.
Where he is now in his career, in the physical prime of his career, do you feel that he's better now than Loma was when you fought Loma?
Shakur?
Yeah.
And Loma? Loma and Shakur?
Yes.
No comparison there. No. But I believe me, stylistically, and the knowledge and everything I've learned from that is, I think there's a better version that we're going to see right now when I go against Shakur Stevenson Saturday night.
by what you said earlier. You said there's no comparison between him and Loma. Can you just clarify what you meant by that?
Loma was the #1 pound-for-pound rated guy overall, the best that they ever seen. Fastest 3-weight division world champion in such a short period of time. Literally was collecting every belt. In the lightweight. Was literally collecting every belt in the lightweight division. And stylistically, I think that Lomachenko could fight off his back and his front. And I don't see that.
At the same time, Stevenson said that beating Teofimo Lopez would push him into the top 5 pound-for-pound rankings. He explained that winning against a fighter like Lopez would lock in his place among the best and show that he can dominate across different weight divisions.
Actually become the face of boxing then?
Yeah, you got to put me in that top 5. There's some tremendous fighters there. Since Bud retired, might even put me top 4. So, yeah, I deserve it. But the job is not done yet, and I'm fully focused on the task, and I can't wait.
Talking about acknowledgement from people, some people love to hate you, some people just love to love you, but do you think that they're wrong for the way that they perceive you and the way that they view you, those people that do speak out and potentially don't like you or don't like your style?
Nah, they good with what they doing. I don't really have no problem with it because every great fighter is gonna be hated. If you watch Floyd Mayweather, during his entire career, he was hated. And now that it's over, they still hate on him to this day. So I know this comes with just being great. I watched it with Terence Crawford. I seen it with a lot of fighters. So I'm not new to this game. I appreciate it.
In a recent interview, Teofimo spoke about sparring with Shakur and said he noticed that Shakur had been studying him for a long time. Teofimo believes Shakur always understood how good he was but chose to stay quiet about it.
It was a whole lot of sparring, but just what do you remember about that? What was kind of difficult for him to get used to about you? What was maybe something about him that took a little bit to kind of figure out about him?
You know what I realized? Shakur was watching me this whole time, and I didn't even notice. Like that.
What do you mean?
I think Shakur knew I was really good, but he didn't say it. But now the time is here where he got no point but to now do it. And you know, when I beat Barboza, I ain't say nothing. You know what I mean? A wise man once.
Teofimo mentioned a moment after the Barboza fight where he said Shakur was standing in the hotel lobby watching him celebrate. He explained that this showed Shakur has been paying close attention to him for years, even long before this fight became official.
I went back to the hotel where we were at after the Barboza fight. I won. My whole fam, cousins, everybody was there waiting for me at the hotel lobby. Had my belts. And you know what was there? Mind you, we left while the fights were still going on. So, mind you, you know who was Shakur and I think that kid Moses or something like that. Some other people. I saw him in the corner just watching, just stalking, praying, while everybody else was cheering me on and everything, and I had the belts and all that. And he's just standing there, just watching that. It's insane.
Do you think you've kind of been on this collision course for a while now? He's kind of seen it coming for a little while. Have you not kind of seen it coming the same way he has?
Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez have openly judged each other's skills and abilities as they prepare for their upcoming fight.
6.
Ring IQ?
An 8.
7.
Footwork? 4.
A 4.
Power?
2.
I can't tell you. I ain't been in there with him yet.
Jab?
6.
He got a solid jab, so I give him like a 6.
Chin?
3.
He look like he got a solid chin on him, so I give him a 7.
His style?
5.
Style awkward, give him a 5.
His resume?
1.
Resumes are kind of overrated in the sport of boxing. I can't even tell you. His resume is good, I guess.
His heart?
0.
I give him a...
He rated the defense at 7, then changed it to 6. Ring IQ was an 8, then a 7. Footwork was a 4. Power was a 2 and he said he could not fully judge it since he has not been in the ring with him yet. He gave the jab a 6 and said it was solid. For chin he first said 3 but then admitted it looked strong and gave it a 7. He rated the style a 5 and called it awkward. The resume got a 1 and he said resumes do not matter much in boxing and that it was decent at best. For heart he first said 0 but then corrected himself and gave him a 9 saying he clearly has heart.
Of course Stevenson has somebody who can match him with athletic ability. Pure ability, pure speed, quickness, quick twitch, athletic ability that can match him. And could actually turn the tables in a way where he could force Shakur out of his comfort zone to maybe do some things, say, he doesn't want to do, that he's not as comfortable doing, initiating in certain spots, that I think Teofimo has the speed, the legs, the quickness, and he's got pop too with it, where he could possibly, I know this sounds ridiculous, but he could possibly match, and maybe even he would have to outmatch him to win. He'd have to be that good, but maybe match Shakur boxing and pull off what would be an upset. I think it's going to be a very, very, very interesting fight with a lot of X factors, a lot of intangibles, a lot of stuff floating around mentally, everything. I think it could be an intriguing fight. I don't know if it'll be a good fight. I don't know if it'll be a scintillating fight.
Veteran boxing analyst Teddy Atlas says this fight will be very interesting. Several key factors could decide the winner, including Lopez's mental focus and how Stevenson adjusts to the 140-pound division. Lopez has the speed, athleticism, and power to challenge Stevenson's technical skills, but he must outthink and outwork him to win. Atlas points out that the fight may come down less to raw talent and more to focus, composure, and adapting under pressure. While Stevenson is the favorite, Lopez could create an upset by pushing him out of his comfort zone. Overall, Atlas warns that the fight might not be flashy, but it will be strategically smart and mentally demanding, with preparation and mindset playing a major role.
To spice up a little bit in the build-up to this fight now, Teofimo is saying that he's going to mentally break Shakur Stevenson on the weekend. Do you think there's a world in which Teo can mentally break Shakur?
No, I don't think so. I think Teo thinks he's some kind of mastermind with the mind games and all that, but I think he's mad as a box of frogs. But no, I don't.
Former world champion Josh Taylor believes Teofimo Lopez relies more on raw athletic ability than boxing intelligence. Taylor says Lopez is fast and powerful, but his punches are not overwhelming and his attacks can be predictable, often using big swinging shots instead of clever setups. This, Taylor explains, gives Stevenson the chance to read and counter Lopez rather than be outsmarted. According to Taylor, Lopez's style is driven by emotion and force, focused on aggression rather than strategy. In contrast, Stevenson's technical skill and patience give him an edge, allowing him to control the fight and make Lopez fight on his terms.
Supposed to be only you. Wait a minute. I heard they got you on the side. Hey, the problem with your son is used to.
Things are starting to heat up as the fight approaches. Teofimo is now claiming he will mentally break Shakur Stevenson on fight night. Do I think that's possible? No, I don't. Teofimo seems to believe he's a genius with mind games, but honestly, he's all over the place. I just don't see him being able to break Shakur mentally.
Bringing in Floyd, bringing in Andre Ward, what is he just talking about those guys coming in through camp? Obviously, Terence Crawford's been in through camp. Is that kind of what your dad's talking about, or is there, I don't know, another level to it or something?
Could be another level to it or something. That's how my father is like that. You know what I mean? He's my trainer, and I think that, maybe he does in some way want people to act accordingly in the way they do things and like how we are, but not everybody's like us.
What do you mean act accordingly? Do you think something's like afoot or something? Like something's going on, or?
No, I can't say. It's up in the air.
You know, you've heard the chatter, right? Like a lot of people are picking Shakur. I believe he's a betting favorite. But you've been here before, right? With Loma, with Taylor. What's different about that this time around? Or is there anything different about it? Is there any different feeling of it coming into this one compared to maybe those other ones?
Yeah.
What's that?
He's a black fighter. Yeah. Which got adopted by being Puerto Rican a few years ago. I don't freaking know that part, but yeah.
That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So does that create a difference? Like, I don't know, like how does that make a difference?
The deeper, it's like the deeper the roots, the sweeter the juice.
The blacker the berries.
There you go. So what's the deeper the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. My bad. I ain't too sure.
You're young.
The lead up to this fight has been intense, not just between the fighters but also their teams. At a recent media day, things got heated when Teofimo Lopez Sr. ran into Stevenson's trainer Wally Moses, leading to a fiery confrontation. This clash between the two experienced coaches showed just how strong the rivalry is. Both camps were clearly passionate and aggressive in protecting their fighter's spot. This moment wasn't just drama, it showed how much both sides are focused on winning mentally and emotionally even before the fight starts.